Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today we are going to share with you our continuous journey of life and how we're experiencing many incredible things really in this life. I'm going to introduce Dominic, and met Dominic actually a few years back when you were here visiting from Mexico.
About 6 years ago, I think.
Maybe 5-6 years ago. Yeah, Time flies, right?
Yes.
Particularly when you're having fun. But Dominic had some experiences that brought him back to British Columbia, wonderful, beautiful British Columbia. Lots of rain, but still we can enjoy it here. And we got reacquainted again just recently. Dominic has got some unique experiences to share. Before, in the past, what did you do? You were a soccer player, I understand, right?
Yes.
And how many years did you play soccer for?
About 40.
40 years of soccer.
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like when you do one thing, you follow the routines of playing hard soccer. There's some wear and tear on the body over those times, isn't it? Eh?
Better believe it.
And as your numbers add up, just remember it's always a number, then certain things your body reminds you from as to how you used or perhaps have abused it.
Yeah, we can use the word abused, yes. You know very well that when you're young, you're strong and you're healthy, and so you do things that you don't really think about the consequences. After so many years, naturally, my knees, my hips start to go, and but fortunately, I'm back on
your feet, so to say.
Back on my feet, yes, yes. But the first thing I did that was very good in 1986, the year of the Expo.
Right.
The last day of Expo, October 12, it was a Monday. I quit smoking.
Oh, okay.
So that was the first step, and after that, as I said, we decided that it was more appropriate for health to go towards more natural.
Fantastic. It's all about feeling great and having the energy. And again, I always say, people, you're born alive to live a life.
Yeah.
Now live it, right? And we can. And again, those numbers just become numbers, but we can maintain a relative quality and activity and so on. It doesn't have to be downhill from there, whatever that number is, and it can happen to people. So it's a mindset again, it's an awareness that we begin with, and like you said, you quit smoking in 1986, that was a major turning point.
Oh, yes.
And sometimes when we make, that's a decision, okay, what you're going to do. And so it's a mindset again. And I know for me, it was, I became quite aware of things. 1972 was the big turning point, where I was smoking. Actually, for a short time, I smoked a lot. But then I tried to run, and my throat would fill up with, So I said, what am I doing to myself? Like, I'm sabotaging my performance here. I quit. And as soon as I quit, it's kind of when you let go of these habits, okay.
What a change.
Yeah, you feel good all of a sudden, right? You see the change, and it's kind of like, okay, good, I'm going to get better. Then, allow more things to come in. Again, come with an open mind. And then as you bring in more things and make more changes, it's kind of like learning to walk. For a little child, they take the steps, you might fall, but you keep on going, and walk, so crawl, walk, run, and then you get into the full game, right, of things.
So the beauty of quitting smoking, it's after a month, your lungs are clear. And not only that, you appreciate food. You can taste your food.
That's right.
Which
taste buds are affected.
Yes, completely, yes.
So why, we come to appreciate things.
Yes. And then, so the thing, when you reach a certain age also, you realize that you don't want to grow old. My wife, my kids, and everybody, that we pay attention to what we do. And that's very important. And especially lately, that you introduced us to Limbic Arc, what a difference. Which is, by experience, what I experience physically, at least, that after the same day, my vision changed.
One day, 24 hours,
Not
eh?
even.
Not even,
for
yes.
a few hours, maybe probably 4 or 5 hours.
And I see you're not wearing your glasses anymore.
I don't wear glasses anymore, no.
Right, that's amazing.
Because without my glasses, I couldn't see really well. I had to get very close. Now I can take my phone, and my phone, which is smart writing, and 3-4 feet I can read. The problem that I have, my left eye, it's for distance, my right eye is for reading. But even when I used to close my left eye, my right eye will not be able to see anything. But now I can read a certain distance, and I can see that with my right eye only, I can see further and further.
So it's still improving.
Still improving,
Yeah.
I believe, yes. Now, this is a physical difference. Also, on my app, I put relief. I had problems walking. I had knee surgery, and my hips were hurting, so I was limping most of the time. And when I was doing some work, I would be very tired, because naturally, if your legs that don't work, you're going to get more tired. I don't have that anymore. I can walk almost normally. And that has been 3 weeks.
Wow. So you've been doing this for 3 weeks now, right?
No, the relief, I took
Yes.
it off after a week, and I put it back this week.
Yes, yes.
And in between, I had the results were the same. Now, the other experience, I experimented. Remember when we had a meeting that I ate about 6 samosa
Yes.
and those spring rolls, and by the time I got home around 10:30, I mean, I was heavy. I couldn't feel the difference. So I put digestion. Half an hour later,
You okay?
I was okay.
Yeah.
And no more burping or whatever. And also for my wife, she's on it. And she has inflammation. She can see her knuckles most of the time. Her
They're
hands.
swollen, eh? Arthritis,
Swollen,
I guess, eh?
swollen, yes. And after this week, now she can see her knuckles.
And so how long has she been on it?
1 week.
1 week. So there you have.
Inflammation.
I mean, 3 weeks for you, Limbic Arc, 1 week for your wife, and then your daughter as well. Now,
My daughter, Angela, she went to the hospital not too long ago to have a
tube stuck in there.
Yes, she had acidic reflux.
Right, right.
Okay? And maybe a combination of things, but she has that on digestion since a week and a half, and all of a sudden she's feeling better. So she doesn't have those reflux anymore, and so she feels much better.
Right.
So this is what I experimented. I have no pain. I can walk normally, except my knee because I had surgery there. I go to work out.
Gym, yeah.
Gym, yes, 5 days a week.
And how long is your workout typically?
I work out about an hour and a half every
Hour and a half,
time.
90 minutes, okay.
90 minutes, yeah. So I can see the difference. And I don't know if it's mental or what, but one day I go to the gym. I can work out about a bar of 60 pounds, for my biceps curls, try to. And one day I decided to put energy in my app, the energy boost, and also strength. So I don't know what happened, but I will go curl with 75 pounds.
So that's, from 65 to 75,
That's 10 pounds.
10 pound, that's about 15% increase when you think of that.
So I believe that, and I try a couple of times, I can see the difference. I have more energy, and I can lift more weight.
Right.
This is where I am, Richard, and I feel great.
Now
And
it gives you more quality of life, more hope, more excitement, because typically things start going wrong and you just kind of like, okay, I better take it easy here. Now you can do so much more. I think that the prospect, from what I understand, that what we're going to have available is a program soon that's going to help us with anti-aging. So,
I'm
maybe
looking
it will
forward
even
for that, right?
reverse the aging. And all I can just say is that I've run into people lately that haven't seen me for a while, and they all of a sudden look at me and they say, "You look different." So I just simply say, "What do you think you see?" "I don't know. You look just like maybe you're younger. So, hey, why not? Like, if that's possible, and this is totally unsolicited, right? People just make those kind of comments, their observation. That's one on the current stuff that is happening. But again, we increase vitality, your body would just do things better. But then when we, again, have in the app, the program for anti-aging, there's so much coming into this program, okay, that we can select. And but I'm really looking forward to doing this, because my numbers go up as well, like everybody else does.
Mine go down.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to make it so it's like relative. If we work on one scale, it's going up, but the other scale, I'm going to show that it's going down, right? And that's the exciting part of it. The potential is so much there. And now, what do most people do when they want to achieve things, and if they're onto some kind of a health program, is generally taking a lot of supplements, right? But again, supplements are not replacement for good food, but supplements are, they serve their purpose. But just think that from your phone, you have hundreds of items that are going to be within the program. We can even custom make our own. We got that ability, right? So we can supply it, and it's all because everything is energy, everything is information, essentially, okay? We take the information from belonging to the different species of plants or ingredients, ashwagandha, vitamin C, blueberry, bilberry, whatever it is. All these things have their own energy signature. We put it in these programs, and now our bodies are being downloaded with the energy directly in an energetic form, okay? Because we are transmitters as well as we're receivers, okay? Yeah. And so as we're absorbing this, it seems to be, the way I understand it anyways, it raises the vibration of the cells. Cell receptors are probably more activated, and our cells receive the nutrients in an energetic form. And as you said, digestive issues. So many people today, and it doesn't have to be elderly people at all, right? Young people have issues with digestion. And you are what you eat, digest, absorb, and cells utilize. So we create more harmony in the body, and guess what happens, right? Things start to be optimized, and who knows what the limit will be. I'm excited to see what I can feel, but maybe, in 3-6 months from now, because I've only been myself utilizing it for just over 4 months. And I feel fantastic. And I just want to share, that's why we're doing these videos, with other people. And that's why you're here. We make it very believable, because to a lot of people, come on, an app on your phone is going to do it, right?
It's hard to believe. I mean, unless you believe in energy and vibration,
sure,
whatever we call that, I'm always open to.
Yes.
I'm always open to suggestion. I'm always open to whatever it's around us. And one thing I know, that I don't know enough. See what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So you have to be open to those things and to whatever surrounds you, and to be open-minded. If you don't believe it, you have to be proven otherwise. All this, it's very hard to understand. And people, they cannot believe it because it's not physical, right? Now, remember, we saw a lot of technology 20 years ago, 35 years ago, 50 years ago already in the movies industry.
Right.
Those people already, they were futuristic movies. Quantum. It was a program on TV about 20, 25 years ago.
Well, I mean, Star Trek was showing a lot of these aspects, right? So I call people, this is very Star Trek-ish, and so just take it from there. Things were projected, ideas were there many years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, if you consider space travel, there were the old, books, Jules Verne, Dick Tracy, the watch that becomes the phone and everything.
Yeah,
well, right. we're there, right?
We've
got space travel. We've got phones and watches now that do all these things for us. Right. And the beauty too is, if you desire to help somebody that is not even in your immediate vicinity, you could have somebody you could help halfway across the globe or whatever, right? It's anywhere in it, because when you might mention about, quantum science, quantum physics, quantum entanglement, there's no space and time. And that's even a hard concept for a lot of people. Everything is now. And we've proven this. We shut the apps down, okay? Take the programs off, measure with the wands the energy, and then we turn the app on, select the programs, and you can see that energy field just jump like that, right? And so it works now, and then the results could be felt immediate, or next day, or a few days later, a week later. It's because it's subtle energies. It's not like sticking your fingers in the socket. It doesn't work that way, but it works. And like I say, I've had recently an experience where I had someone who had some major issues, drug abuse in the past, and it's now probably 25 years after he began with that, and gone visiting in a foreign place, left me his phone, and I basically chose his programs, knowing his situation, and when just before returning, I get a message. I think Limbic Arc is working now. He was a skeptic, okay, like himself. He didn't, but he said, okay, all right, I'll take your advice, I'll try it. So he was not even in contact, didn't know what programs were being selected, okay. I did that based on knowing the person. And here he is halfway across the globe when he came back. And then last week, he came to see me, visit me. And we had a great conversation. I could sense by his conversation, just the way we connected and communicate, this person has already made a major shift. Yeah. So to me, it's like, wow. Knowing this now, this gives me even, more desire to get it out, share it with other people. Probably there is no condition by which a person could be helped with this if they're willing to try. No guarantees. Again, everybody heals themselves, right? So these things are all helps, okay? And that's what the aspect that I want people to understand, right? So, it's kind of like we are given the ability, like patient, heal thyself, okay? So one way, through the app, good nutrition, hydration, good sleep, good attitude, number one, some exercise, activity, and the more we incorporate in our life, it can be different. It can be better, it can be happy, right? So who doesn't want to be happy? Who doesn't want to be healthy? Who doesn't want to even look better, look good, right? That's what it's all about. And people are spending through pills, through lotions, through potions. They're buying all kinds of things, hundreds of dollars. And yes, there is a price on everything. So, but consider it not just, do I have to spend more money? How much does it cost? No, there is a price, okay, on this. But it's an investment. So you can make a good investment in you. And for me, this is the best investment that I see in terms of a health investment, okay? Because you're getting hundreds of items in energy signatures, essentially. That's right, yes. That can boost you, because it will tell you, boost is on, right? So we're boosting ourselves. So anyways, it's there. We care, we share. We would like you to do the same thing. Share it with other people. And hopefully you'll come and watch our other videos as well. We're going to keep on bringing more information out to you. If not, watch the testimonials that are there, okay? We're making no great claims again. Patient, heal thyself. This is an aid, okay? You are your own healer. So take charge. It's all yours. It belongs to you. So we want to give you thanks for, again, being with us today. Thank you, Dominic, and keep on sharing it with your family, helping your family out. It's a pleasure having you here today.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.